Welcome back, beta. Now we have already done in the previous video. Number 1, we have studied about the molecular solids, and number 2, we have studied about the ionic solids. Am I right? These two solids we have studied in the previous videos. Now in the third one, in this video, we are going to study about the metallic solids. What to do here, beta? Metallic solids. Let's start with the metallic solids. Okay, so whenever we are talking about the metallic solids, what we will say about the constituent particles. What is it, beta? Constituent particles. Usually we are saying in the constituent particles that positive ions in a sea of delocalized electron. delocalized electron. आपको समझ नहीं आई होगी ये बात. Positive ions in a sea of delocalized electron. I will make you explain this properly. You see, might be you have seen the electron sea model. Metal क्या होती है? Metal is usually having a positive charge and one electron is there. Metal के ऊपर क्या होता है? Positive charge and along with that one electron. Let's see. I am going to make one diagram. Please see it very carefully. How we are writing it? You can see. See, this is the metal positive ion, electron, M positive, electron, M positive, electron, M positive, electron, positive electron, electron. समझ आया कुछ? This is called electron sea model. Now see, positive ions in a sea of delocalized electron. But delocalized means which are movable. Now I will tell you one thing. See, between this positive and the negative, there is a force of attraction. Between this positive and the negative, there is a force of attraction. But due to this force of attraction, there is a strong bond, which is called metal-metal bond. Metal-metal bond. And just remember one thing: this positively charged ion are also called kernels. What do you call it? It's also called kernels. And the metallic bond is always due to the attraction between the kernels and the electrons. Am I right? Oh, yes or no? Okay. After that, we can see some examples. For the metallic solids. Beta, copper is a metal, silver is a metal, iron is a metal, magnesium is a metal, even some alloys you can write. They all are metals. And I think properties of the metal everyone is knowing. They are hard, but metals are usually malleable and ductile. Yes or no? They are malleable and ductile, and their obviously but a melting point will be high. Yeah, because metal bond is very strong. That is why high melting point. And their binding energy, approximate binding energy is required. That is 72,000 kilojoule per mole. And last one, everyone is knowing, but metals are, no doubt about that, are good conductors of heat and electricity. Yes or no? Good conductors of heat and electricity. Yes, metals are good conductors of heat and the electricity. Clear? Oh, yes or no? Why good conductor of heat and electricity? Because in the electron sea model you have seen the electron flows over there. Due to the flows of electron, this is a good conductor of heat and electricity. Okay student, so last one है हमारे पास number 4, that is a covalent solids. What is it? कोवेलेंट सॉलिड. अच्छा, it's clear from the name. What is the meaning of covalent? Covalent means sharing of electrons between the atoms. Okay, so whenever we are talking about here constituent particles, what we are talking about? Constituent particle. So constituent particle, usually we are speaking like that, atoms. What will be there? Atoms will be there. And what type of bonding will be there, beta? There will be the covalent bond. And as already I told you, covalent bond means sharing of the electron. Clear? Covalent bond means sharing of the electron. Let's do some example regarding that, beta. SiO2, silicon dioxide. Beta, just remember it. It is also called quartz. Sometimes they are asking you one mark question. What is the formula of quartz? It is covalent. Silicon carbide. Same way, diamond, which is an allotrope of carbon. Same way we can write graphite. Graphite is also a allotrope of carbon. Clear? अच्छा, एक बात और देखो, अब यूजली दे आर ऑल्सो, जो कोवेलेंट सॉलिड्स हैं दे आर ऑल्सो वेरी हार्ड, बट ग्रेफाइट यूजली इज सॉफ्ट. You know the meaning of graphite, but graphite is also used in your pencils also. Clear? तो graphite यहाँ पर एक exception है, it is soft in nature. Now what about their melting point, beta? Covalent solids will have a high melting point because of the strong bonds. Okay, and their binding energy is from 150 to 500 kilojoule per mole. Last one, but a covalent solid आप बताओ, they will be the insulator or good conductor? Yes, obviously they are the insulators. Why insulator? Because there is no free electron. But student, just remember one thing, covalent solids are insulators, but graphite is a exception. Graphite is a good conductor of electricity. Good conductor of electricity. The reason behind it I will tell you. You see there, but in the covalent, in the diamond, what is going to happening over there? In the diamond you see all the bonds are fixed, but in the graphite 3 bonds are there. One side it is free. Okay, one sided bond is free, which can from there there will be the flow of electron. What will be there? Flow of the electron. But here in the diamond all the 4 bonds are covalently bonded. No free electron. So that is why they are insulator. But in the graphite there is a flow of electron. That is why they are good conductor of electricity. Okay students, so this one we have explained about the molecular solids. In that first one we have studied number one we have done classification of crystalline solid. Number 1 we have studied about the molecular solids, where constituent particles were solid molecules. Second one we have studied ionic solids, where constituent particles were ions. Third one we have studied metallic solids, where constituent particles were positive ions in a sea of electron. And number 4, last one we have studied covalent or network solids. Covalent or network solids, where constituent particles were atoms. Okay students, so all of you, thank you very much.